St James's Park in London is a hidden gem that is often overlooked by visitors to the city. Despite being located in the heart of London and surrounded by some of the city's most famous landmarks, this royal park is often underappreciated and overlooked. But for those who take the time to explore its lush green spaces, St James's Park is a true treasure that is not to be missed. One of the main reasons that St James's Park is so special is its focus on nature. As one of the oldest royal parks in London, it has a long history of being a place where people can connect with nature and escape the hustle and bustle of city life. The park is home to a beautiful lake that is teeming with wildlife, including ducks, geese, swans, and of course the great white pelican, which has the second largest wingspan of all birds in the world, second to the condor, which is found in South America. Additionally, its lush gardens are filled with colourful flowers and mature trees, making it a peaceful and serene oasis in the heart of the city.
There are many British species which you can find at the park, which you can find elsewhere birding across the UK. However, I think it's the species which aren't native, which are the true gem of the park. The great white pelican was initially a gift hundreds of years ago but has been maintained at the park through connections to London Zoo and other zoos across Europe which have helped the population remain at the park. Another species is the black swan. This swan is actually found in Oceania. You go to Australia, you go to New Zealand, you will see the black swan. It's a beautiful bird and it's a pleasure to have that in the heart of the city. Other examples include the mandarin duck and the red-crested pollard, which are semi-wild in the park. They're being maintained and I believe the wings have been clipped so they don't outbreed and invade other areas. They're very well looked after and it's a pleasure to see them out, free to explore the park themselves rather than stuck behind a glass door and in a zoo. St James's Park in London has a long fascinating history that dates back over 400 years. Originally, the marshy area was known as the Hook. The land was acquired by King Henry VIII in the 16th century and transformed into a hunting ground for the royal court. Over time, the park became a very popular place for the public to enjoy and was eventually redesigned by the 19th century landscape architect John Nash. During the Second World War, the park was damaged by bombing, but was restored to its former glory after the war ended. Today, St James's Park is one of the oldest and most beautiful royal parks in London, attracting millions of visitors every year. The park is also home to a number of important historical landmarks, including Buckingham Palace and the Horse Guards Parade, making it an important part of London's rich history and cultural heritage. Just around the corner from St James's Park are other very recognisable London landmarks. We have Parliament Square, Big Ben, Trafalgar Square, Green Park, Hyde Park are around the corner, you have Victoria down the road. It has everything next to it and sets a great day out for friends, family and tourists. So, St James's Park in London is a truly special and underappreciated gem that deserves to be celebrated. With its focus on nature, historical significance, and breathtaking beauty, this Royal Park is a must-visit destination for anyone visiting London. Whether you're a nature lover, history buff, or just looking for a peaceful escape in the city, St James's Park is the perfect place to explore and enjoy the best of what London has to offer.